Y'all, what's going on, everybody? Y'all been messaging me about this fight coming up, Usyk, Tyson Fury. It's going to be one for the history books. If it happens, I'm still predicting that something may happen before. I was in the ring with both of them, with Tyson Fury in the amateurs and Usyk, 12 round, my only loss. And I think that Usyk's going to take the cake. He's been fighting at a higher level. Tyson Fury's been a lot more spotty over his career. And I think Usyk is just a different little animal. But Tyson Fury is the Gypsy King. He has a lot of tricks up his sleeve. He's going to be doing a lot of different things, as he's already tried to, making it six judges in the ring and stuff like that. So we never know what he has up his sleeve. So it's going to be a very interesting fight. But I'm going to still edge it off to Usyk by decision.
And those are the words of Michael Hunter, and that's his breakdown on Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk. He has been in there with both of them, one in the amateurs, one in the pros. His only loss to Alexander Usyk. And, I can't help but to think about what he said about the six judges. Now, that is a totally different issue. If Tyson Fury was behind the six judge possibility. Because remember when Mauricio Suleiman mentioned it, it was like, okay, that's Mauricio's thing. He just wants to make stuff confusing to make more money or to do something that makes more profit, or, you know what I mean? Keep something going that haven't been done before, and, you know what I mean, to try to help boxing. I didn't really think about it. But now that Michael Hunter has said, well, hey, Tyson, something might happen before the fight and the six judges. So maybe Michael Hunter, the bounty, has heard something that we don't know. Now, in these boxing circles, a lot of things that you don't hear that's been said behind the scenes. And maybe Michael has heard something. I'm not sure. I will be sure to ask Michael Hunter. I think that fight that he had with Alexander Usyk, I've watched it about a half a dozen times. And I can tell you, those were a lot of back and forth competitive fights and competitive rounds. Some of them were swing rounds. I think Usyk really pushed up the pace at the end, and I think that's how he gets people. I think the fight is going to come down to the last few rounds, but that's just my prediction, as I will give people my prediction as the time goes on. Once again, okay, tonight, which will probably be tomorrow when I actually get a chance to fill it in the slot of videos that I'm currently doing. But the good news is I have a special guest. And speaking of Michael Hunter is the special guest. He will be on the channel once again, hopefully before the big fight, okay? And he can break down and we can ask him questions. I don't know if he prefers to go live. That's not certain, but he's definitely going to be on the channel. As far as a Zoom call or a StreamYard private session. And then, of course, I will post that once again. Hopefully, preferably, it will be live, since we could have a chance to ask him questions and, pick his boxing IQ and his brain about what can happen and what's going on in the sport of boxing. What does he plan to do in his career? The backtrack on 3 years ago when I caught COVID, when I was out, and about when he first came on the channel. So I look forward to having him on. He reached out to me, and it was surprised, because he thought that was a bogus channel, which was my Instagram page. So, yeah, we've been kind of conversing back and forth. So, he's going to be on the channel. And he, again, no other guy is more credible than the guy that is coming on, Michael Hunter, because he's been in there with both guys. Okay. Even Tony Bellew regarded this man as one of the most avoided fighters in the sport as of right now. But this man is more credible than everybody, because Bellew has been in there with Alexander Usyk. So is Michael Hunter. Okay, but he's also been in there with Tyson the Gypsy King, and by the looks of it, it sounds like Michael Hunter doesn't really care for Tyson Fury because, of the antics and the things that he does. So we'll talk more about that when he comes on the channel. Hopefully it's before the fight which I think will bring more buzz to it because this is what we're talking about, because that was his prediction about this fight, rather than later. But we will see. You guys tell me what you think about Michael Hunter and his breakdown of Tyson the Gypsy King taking on Alexander the Rabbit, the Wolf. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!